Hey y'all, good morning. Happy Monday. Okay, welcome to my mental health Mondays. This is Eva Darling. I'm a loctician on the south side of Chicago. I'm also in school. I have class actually in about 10 minutes at this point of me making this video to be a Cosmo instructor as well. I can tell you what my day will consist of so far. I'm supposed to get a pedicure a little later on. I have an amazing nail set. I'm sorry, y'all gotta see these nails. So Aaliyah, she did my nails. She's located on 79th right off Western, like close to the Tallman. I'm telling you, amazing work, very fast. Look at this application, y'all. It's just like fire. Okay, I'm sorry because I've been obsessed. Like I didn't even want to do hair yesterday because my nails were so fast. I can also start you off with how my yesterday looked. Yesterday I got to the salon. I was a little late, probably like 8 p.m. My first client was at 8 o'clock. I came in. I had 5 clients yesterday. I got a haircut. I got a haircut. What did I do after the haircut? I dropped in on this store that's close to my house. I live on the east side of Chicago. Grabbed something simple to throw on. Simple, cheap little store. It's on 91st and Commercial. I'm not sure, I understand everybody else got they, standards of what they be dressing like or whatever, but it's a nice little store to grab you something and go about your day. After that, I went home, tidied up the house. I put together, y'all know I made gumbo. I know y'all didn't know I made gumbo because I made gumbo after the video. I made gumbo for the first time. I made gumbo. The hardest part about the gumbo was the roux. But so far, amazing reviews on the gumbo. I actually came home and fixed up for my stepdad. And he texted me this morning telling me how amazing it was. He also brought me, my stepdad brought me some books. And he brought one was a cookbook because he knows I love cooking. It was a Creole New Orleans style cookbook. It got some amazing recipes in there. I'm going to try out some recipes. I'll be telling you about it, but my gumbo was great. I added okra. I'm going to make some more this week without okra because it is a couple people that didn't eat okra, so they didn't want to try out the gumbo. But everybody said they loved it, but it's something I want to perfect before the new year because I do want to make gumbo for the new year. After that, I made reservations for Boulevard Steakhouse. It's in the West Loop. It's on Lake Street. What is that? Maybe like Lake and Green. Like right on the corner. Okay, so I went to Bevitt's last weekend. And Boulevard was not... the drink was good. I had... I cannot think of the name of the drink, but it was a gin drink that had like lavender syrup in it. It was pretty sweet, pretty tasty. I don't know. I just wasn't like, I was completely in awe at Bevitt's. Like, it was so good. So the meat was a little more tender there. I had a New York strip and I had a twice baked potato. And then I had, they do have dollar oysters on Sundays. And I had a few oysters, and I had a Caesar salad as well. And then after that, following that, I stopped at Soho, had a couple drinks, and then I came on home because I have class this morning. So I just took myself out, enjoyed my time by myself, scrolling on social media. I also got a free drink. One of the waiters at Soho gave me a free drink, so I was excited about that. Maybe, I don't know, maybe he felt like I was feeling lonely or something, I don't know. But I actually enjoyed spending time by myself. But to get to the meat of today's video is basically I had seen that it was a post, and the post said that people that stay in toxic situations are afraid to be alone. And when I first read that, I had to think about it that, okay, that might be one of the emotions for people that stay in toxic situations. But I'm not really sure because when I look at like previous situations back when I was younger and stuff like that, I don't think that was the reason that I stayed into toxic situations wholeheartedly. Now, granted that I may have not wanted to be alone because, loneliness and solitude is two separate things, but you have to go through loneliness to get to complete peace in your own solitude, so it's hard. Like it's not like you just be alone and be like, oh my God, I love it here so much better. It's like, no, because now you're breaking what has become a habit for you. You know, you're doing what is not will be uncomfortable for you for the most part. So I would say that a lot of the reason that in the past that I stayed into toxic relationships, regardless, you know, people may agree to this or not, is that I felt like I had a point to prove. Like, I don't know, like I had a point to prove. I also cared about what the person thought of me a lot. You know, the image that, you know, they take from me. I didn't want them to be able to say anything bad about me. I also didn't want, like, the image of, like, I just left you or this, that, and the other. Like, you know, like, I also didn't want to hurt the feelings of those who I cared about. So I knew a possibility of my presence not being there could possibly hurt their feelings. So at the same time, you stay in toxic situations also because you may not even realize it's toxic. And then, you know, you do care a lot about this person. So it's like you kind of want things to work. You want them to understand your point of view. You know, it's a lot of things that play into people staying into toxic situations outside of it just being the fear of loneliness. So, like, that's why I'm like, I don't know. I see a lot of things on social media that for people that may struggle with mental health issues or maybe going through a hard spot, it really can, like, pull you down even more. So I do understand now, like, sometimes, like, when I'm on Facebook scrolling, I'd rather be like, man, get up off there. Ooh, this, that, and the other. Like, you know, I understand that I am on these social media platforms to, you know, keep my business afloat as well, you know, to get myself out there. But it can drain you mentally, especially with some of these things that people say, like, because they spew their own feelings and emotions out on everybody. Like, as if everyone falls under this umbrella. Like, this is what happens. This is happening because of this. And that sometimes is not the case. And that's why I stay away from, you know, even when things do kind of apply to me, reposting them and stuff like that, because it's like sometimes you don't want to. I know it is people that look at my page, you know, clientele, you know, future clients, you know, previous clients and stuff like that. And I don't want these people feeling like, you know, they need to live in this box to be successful. You get what I'm saying? Or by them doing this, they are, you know, basically making themselves fall by the wayside. Okay, well, mood update, because that's the next time. Mood update. Today, I feel okay. I feel okay. Today I feel okay. I'm excited to get a pedicure. I'll probably have a glass of wine or 2 or 3 today. I don't work at all on Mondays. I'm gonna tidy up a little bit more around the house. I'll probably be leaving out around, like, you know, 11 noon, somewhere in there, you know, once I pull myself out together. I woke up completely alone today. My mom took Ivy to school this morning, so she was with my mom last night. I also realized one thing this week. 2 things. Gospel music really does put you in better spirits. I've been listening to gospel music often lately. I've been listening to gospel music. It kind of pours into me. I noticed that sometimes listening to something, like, as much as I love, like, you know, Summer Walker, as much as I love, you know, these type of songs, you know, it kind of puts you, like, in a weird space too. Like, you know, like, even though I understand that bitterness is a natural emotion, you know, like, when you're trying to come in a better space and you have to reflect on the things that, you know, made you feel away or this, that, and the other, that sometimes, you know, music I feel like has a huge impact on my mental. So sometimes when I'm playing these songs, you know, like, instead of wanting to be toxic and ruthless, you know, say I want to be better, even though I actually do want to be happy. I want to have successful feelings. And that would be my first step of being a more successful woman. So gospel music, for example, one song got me hooked. Do You Want to Be Happy by Kirk Franklin. It is very uplifting if you do want to listen to a song that gets you there. Another thing is that I noticed that once I actually took a pause and said I was going to spend time with myself, I can take really good care of myself. Like, real good care. Like I could take real good care of myself. Like, I feel like I've been taking good care of myself. So I would say that even people that's in a relationship, people that's single, people that's, exiting toxic relationships, people that's, anybody, spend time with yourself as well. Make sure and I'm about to say some people, you might not, feel like, you need to, but sometimes, just, take a moment to actually get to know yourself a little better. And just take care of yourself. Just take care of yourself. By any means, take care of yourself. Yeah, and taking care of myself also makes it very easy for me to take care of other people, for me to be open ears, to be open arms, to be listening, to be caring. Yeah, so happy Monday. Thank you for still tuning in. I'll see you all next week.